Alright, so Conor McGregor is confirmed to be back International Fight Week against Max Holloway at welterweight. Dana White announced on Instagram Live that McGregor is coming back against Max Holloway in a rematch on International Fight Week, and it is a stacked card. This is the main event, McGregor-Holloway, and he just announced it live right during Ngannou's walkout on the Netflix card. So yeah, so this is the thing they released. This is the graphic they released on Instagram. You know, Holloway McGregor 2, just massive fight. It says there welterweight bout, July 11th on a Saturday, International Fight Week, main event. So yeah, Dana White announced that, and then they also released this promo clip. This is it now. Oh, if it wants to work, this is it.
Surprise, surprise! The king is back! Yeah! I'm him! I'm right here! Let's go!
Cinema, just hype. McGregor's finally back. Well, I know I shouldn't say that yet because the last time we thought he was back and then he stubbed his pinky toe. But this time, fingers crossed, he's back. So yeah, and then Dana White announced it live on Instagram by saying this. He announced the whole card, but the way he said it was like really underwhelming. He was like, "Oh yeah, McGregor's back," and it's like, that's a big deal, and it's like really funny. So this is what he said. He went on Instagram Live and said this.
Versus Ellison, Roy Ball versus Kavanaugh, Sandhagen versus Batista, BSD versus Paddy Pimblett, July 11th International Fight Week in the main event, Max Holloway versus Conor McGregor, Krylov versus Whitaker on the prelims.
Yeah, Krylov Whitaker as well. Krylov Whitaker as well, and then some others.
It's a badass card.
Yeah. You know, that's the card, and this is the card. This is the card here. So this is the whole card got announced. Sorry for the bad quality. I just couldn't find a good picture. But McGregor Holloway, welterweight, five round main event, because we were kind of speculating it, like in that article that was released. It was like, you know, is McGregor gonna push for a 3-round fight? Oh, excuse me, it's getting to my head. 5-round main event, co-main event, Benoit Saint Denis versus Paddy Pimblett, big fight as well. That's a huge fight. That's a huge fight at lightweight. You know, Paddy Pimblett just lost to Gaethje. Benoit Saint Denis been on a bit of a tear recently, so that will be a good fight. Sandhagen versus Batista, we knew that was going to happen. Royval versus Loner Kavanaugh, that will be a good fight at flyweight. And then Gable Stevenson making his UFC debut against Alicia Ellison at heavyweight. So Gable Stevenson on the main card, you know, be excited for that. See how he does in his UFC debut. But Conor McGregor's back, and it's just like there's nothing more hype than Conor McGregor a fight announcement, because it's like, you know, we had the Chandler one, and that's Chandler, and everyone was thinking, you know, Chandler's kind of a bit washed. And that was even 2 years ago, and people were saying that, and it's like, you know, Chandler was waiting the whole time for McGregor, and that felt like ages. But this feels just like, you know, it's done, and we're not having to like wait too much for it, if you know what I'm trying to say. So we have McGregor back. It's going to be great. And the funniest thing about the announcement tonight was that Dana White announced it during Ngannou's walkout, and it was so petty. It's like, so Dana White, because right now the Netflix card's going on for the, you know, Ronda Rousey fight, and Ngannou just fought. He knocked out Philip Linz, and right as the walkout was happening, he posted, or he announced it, to take all the power away, or to take all that from Ngannou's win. It's like, no one's talking about Ngannou's win, everyone's talking about McGregor getting his fight getting announced against Holloway, and it's like, it's so, this is the Dana White we love. Like, this is the Dana White we want. Petty Dana White that just argues and picks fights with everyone. It's like, Dana White there's no love lost in terms of Dana White and Ngannou. Ngannou's number one on Dana White's hit list, that he announces the McGregor fight during his walkout, is perfect. This is the Dana White we need. This is it. No more like boring Dana White. This is the Dana White we need. So yeah, that was funny. That was so funny. But in terms of the fight, I think Holloway's going to win. I think most people are going to think Holloway's going to win. Holloway obviously just lost to Oliveira. However, Holloway is still Holloway. And McGregor is 5 years out. McGregor, when this fight happens, McGregor hasn't fought in, I believe it is exactly 5 years. I believe the last time McGregor fought, it was July 11th. I believe it's the same day, the same date. Because last time it was July 11th, 2021 against Poirier in the trilogy. And yeah, it's almost eerie, actually. So McGregor's coming back after a 5-year layoff, and I don't think he's gonna win. Maybe he might get the opportunity to win in the first round, maybe, but we don't know how McGregor's power is gonna hold up now. Now that he's what, McGregor's 40 now, I believe he's 40 years old, 39, 40. I can't exactly remember, but or he's gonna, if he's not 40, he's gonna be 40 this year. In a couple of days after this fight happens. So McGregor's age is going to catch, because I believe his birthday's on July 14th, I want to say. So I think Holloway's going to win. Holloway's probably just going to win maybe by KO or TKO, you know what I mean? Because who knows, like McGregor hasn't fought in so long. Ring rust is a thing, and Holloway's obviously got a bit more power at lightweight, or welterweight. Never, what am I talking about? Lightweight, welterweight. Is that a welterweight? Yeah, who knows? I need to stop thinking this fight's going to be at lightweight. It's at welterweight. It's like Holloway's going to be beefed up, but not really, because it's like he's not going to have taken that, long extended period to beef up, and he's going to be fighting at lightweight after this. It's not like this is a permanent move for Holloway, so he's not really going to be putting on that much muscle. McGregor's already beefed up. He's going to be in a welterweight frame. He has been in a welterweight frame. He's been in a middleweight frame for the past 5 years. Or 4 at least, when we see McGregor partying, it just looks like a huge guy. And maybe McGregor could win just by power alone, maybe. McGregor's obviously used to his big size now. Holloway would not be. It's a bit of a toss-up. I think Holloway's still going to win, but I think it's like maybe McGregor's chances are better that this is at welterweight. Because obviously McGregor's not going to want to cut down to lightweight. He's at that point in his career where he just can't afford to do that. Or rather, he can afford to not do that in terms of that his star power greatly overshadows the need for the UFC to be like, no, you have to have this at lightweight. It's like, no, Holloway, you're moving up to welterweight. You want your red panty night? You're moving up to welterweight. So yeah, it's going to be a great fight, great build up. We'll see I can't wait for the press conference. We're going to see I wonder what McGregor comes out. Are we going to have a friendly McGregor? Are we going to have like a hostile McGregor? We'll need to see, especially against Holloway. So, and obviously Holloway's going to want that win back. He lost to McGregor, 13 years ago when they first fought? When, Holloway's like third fight in the UFC. McGregor was on his massive come up, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I can't wait to see the press conference. The build up to the fight's going to be great. It's in, less than 2 months' time. So, yeah, the summer for the UFC is looking good. You have the White House card in a month, and then a month later, less than a month later, you have the McGregor Holloway 2 fight, and that's going to be good. The card's great as well. Paddy Pimblett's in the co-main. The McGregor Paddy Pimblett kind of dynamic during the fight week is going to look so good. It's going to be good. I wonder what that's going to be like. Maybe Pimblett's eyeing up a McGregor fight afterwards. Who knows if McGregor wins? Like, could you imagine a Paddy Pimblett McGregor fight? The possibilities are endless, but we'll need to see what happens when the fight does happen, and the build-up is going to be so good. So yeah, that's the video. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, and it would really help out. If you have a opinion about the McGregor fight or anything I talked about in the video, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you later. Bye.